to the first episode.
How exciting. I have never done a podcast before.
I have done one, but we're no longer doing it.
Which is fine because now I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I've stepped in.
Yes, but it's a different show.
It's a different show. It's a different vibe. Who are we? I'm Hazel.
Yeah. And I'm Marion.
And we're family. We're related. And
How are we related?
we're cousins.
Yes.
Our moms are sisters.
Correct.
And we've actually lived with each other. We've been around each other's lives for a very long time. We used to be neighbors in the Philippines.
And then 2 years ago, we used to live together.
That's true.
So,
we have a long history together.
very long.
But other than that, we're not really anyone else. We're just
We're nobodies.
we're just normal people.
Yeah, which is perfect because then, it's fun. We can get away with so much more without anyone having
to know who we are.
Exactly.
So yes, welcome to our first episode of our podcast.
Called Hazel and Marion.
Hazel and Marion. What is our podcast about, Marion?
Don't know. I think personally, I would say, we both love to talk.
Yes.
But we both have good conversations with each other, which is great. Even though we're like family, we're like friends as well. So I think that's why we both thought, why not start recording for the world to hear, which is also very dangerous sometimes. So
that's true.
Yeah, at least we're not on radio and we can go, let's cut that out.
Exactly.
That's going to incriminate us.
Exactly. I am still a professional outside of this podcast.
Me too.
So I'd like to keep it that way. But this place is just something for us to work on and do as a side gig. Yeah.
Nice little hobby. If something more happens, great.
Exactly. Learn some things along the way.
Exactly.
Have some fun.
And I think we've got, not to put us on a pedestal of humor, because that really sets us up for failure or not, or standards. But I think we've got a good sense of humor, a wicked one, and we're quite witty as well. And we're definitely direct people.
Very direct, apparently.
And we don't lie to each other as well.
No, we don't sugarcoat things.
If I want the truth, I'd go you and my best friends.
That's actually very true.
And Vincent, obviously.
Very true.
Because I know you'll be here's the real thing, which is always good.
Exactly.
And if I don't want to hear the real thing, I want to go.
Yeah, that's actually very true. But yes, to sum it up, that's who we are.
And I think we also love hearing people's stories. So always, slide into our DMs, which we'll let you know at the end where to do that. And on Spotify, I've put a question and answer on this episode.
See, things I didn't know about.
And why are we doing this?
Why not?
Why not?
Well, you asked me, to join you. And I literally thought, sure, why not? I'm always down to do everything once at least.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not hurting myself or hurting others.
Well, I don't think you're hurting anyone.
No,
here.
So that's why I thought, why not? I have nothing to lose. Anyone who knows me well knows that if you tell me something or ask me to join you, I'd probably 99% say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And now here we are.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about beige flags.
Yes.
And we'll have some friends on as well to comment on that. We're going to talk about
girl math. And from that, I believe there's other math that have evolved from it, but we're going to focus on girl math and boy math.
Great. So that's what we've got.
Yes, sir. Join us for the first episode.
Woo!
All right. So our first topic of this episode is beige flags. So according to, I don't know where we got this definition from, probably somewhere from the internet, beige flags are quirky traits that aren't necessarily good or bad, but they still make you pause and think. So, we have green flags and we have red flags, and in the middle we have beige flags.
Yes.
So we're going to share 3 beige flags of the other person.
Yes, correct.
Obviously, Marion and I grew up together. We live together. So we're very, very close. We're going to call one of Marion's friends first, Sayaka.
Hello.
Is this Saya?
Yes, it is. It is me.
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the first episode.
You. I'm very excited.
I think Marion's a bit worried.
Yeah. Fair enough.
He's nervous that we're going to out him our
Yes.
Yeah.
But beige flags are not meant to be good or bad. They just
No, but
they
you
just
spoke to
are.
Vincent, which scares me because
No.
he actually knows.
I think some of the things Vincent mentioned were not beige flags. Which is fair enough. He's your partner, so he knows all sides
he
of
knows.
you.
Yeah.
I'm keen to hear what those are.
I know. I'll let you know after the show.
Okay, great.
All right, so I'm going to start. So I've got 3 beige flags for Marion, which is actually really hard to think about because,
Yeah.
again, they had to be very neutral.
Yeah.
Also, I'm wondering how many of these you would agree with because some of these things I thought about because we lived together.
Right.
Yes, right.
But my very first one, which I feel like everyone that's close to Marion would know, his beige flag is he loves Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
And if I'm sitting next to
Jesus
a Lego
Christ.
set right now. I hope this camera is picking it up, but he's got
It's
a
not,
Lego set
but we'll
of
add it.
Jurassic
We'll
Park.
show.
And ever since he was a kid, since we were kids, he was like, I don't know, 7 or 8. He would draw Jurassic Park things around the house. He went to Japan. I think he went to the Jurassic Park ride in Universal Studio.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. We rode 2
Yeah.
rides.
Yeah, and then you got one of those hat things that's like dinosaurs as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So even in Disney, I got the dinosaur hat from Toy Story, which is a T-Rex. And then at Universal, I got the dinosaur hat that was biting my head.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So yes, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not a good
Yeah,
thing.
that's true. Yeah,
It's just,
yeah,
it
yeah.
just is.
It's a
Yeah.
good movie. Oh, I just swore. Anyway.
And then you got your Lego set as well.
Yeah.
Like a Lego thing. Yeah.
So I'm glad you're on board with this and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think so. I can agree with that.
Yeah. So that
I
was
do
my
love
favorite.
it. It's my favorite movie. It really
I
is my
know.
favorite movie.
Why do you love Jurassic Park so much?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's one of the first movies I watched with my dad.
Oh,
He's
that's
dead
nice.
now, by the way. God. So my dad died when I was 12. In case anyone was like, oh, that's cute. I mean, it is cute. But just a bit of background on that. But I think as a kid, seeing dinosaurs like in a movie for the first time, it was like, whoa, these look real. And I've kind of been like into dinosaurs a little bit then.
Yeah.
So I think dad was like, oh, you'll really like this movie, Jurassic Park. So we watched it and I was like shook. I was like,
Aw.
That's really cute.
yeah. And I think like that really put me in a trajectory of like creativity.
Yeah, well, there's people that love Star Wars and Harry Potter. You just
That's
love
true.
Jurassic Park.
Exactly. Specifically the first movie. Maybe the second and the third are okay. And maybe the fourth. But then after
How
that,
many
just
movies
like
are there?
6.
Oh my gosh. I
Just
didn't even know.
like-
So there you go.
Yeah, like Star Wars. But now Star Wars has 9.
But
Anyway.
anyway, so that was my first beige flag.
That's
so
a good one.
yeah, that was like the first thing I thought about.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
The second one I have, I don't know, Saya, if you've eaten Indian food or hot pot with Marion or anything spicy,
yes.
but
Spicy.
he has
The
no spice
sweat.
tolerance. But
Yes.
the beige flag for this is he doesn't like wasting food. So he will eat and sweat and like his nose will be dripping, but he doesn't want to like waste the food. So
Okay, yeah.
have you ever seen
Wow, I'm
or
really
eaten?
getting outed here.
Yes, I have seen that and witnessed that. Yeah.
Yes. So it's not a bad thing as well. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it
not a red
isn't.
flag.
It is, yeah, it is
it's
beige.
not a bad thing. It is really not a bad thing. Like there's people with worse tolerance than I am.
Yes.
So I'm not too bad. But also Vincent has been training me the last 4 years we've been together to like handle chili. One of the first dates we actually went on,
Oh.
and I don't know if he's told you this, but he took me to Hot Pot. And he didn't get the just the bone broth. He got one with just the lowest. Yeah, with just the lowest one though. Because I was like, oh, I don't think I can handle chili. He was like, okay, we'll go with the lowest one. But he had no idea what he had in store for him. And like I started eating it and I was like sweating bullets.
Yes.
Like bullets. And I had to like grab all the tissues on the table and just wipe my face with it. And it's like, okay, we need to get the broth changed because you're going to die. And so like he calls over the waitress and he's like, can we get the broth changed? And they were like, no, we don't do that because that's like.
Yeah, it's an extra, right?
Yeah. But also it's like you've given your food, you've been eating it.
Yes.
Now you're going to put it back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then she turned to me and just saw my face red and like sweaty. And she was like, okay, it's fine, we'll do it.
Yeah, just in case you complained.
Yeah, exactly. Just in case I died there. And she's like, I don't want someone dying on my shift right now. So they got changed to just no spice at all.
Yes.
And now every time I go to Hot Pot, Vincent makes fun of me, but I also just get no spice.
Yes.
And then I add my own chili to it.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
I know every time we eat Indian, we're always like mild, but I'd look at you to be like, is mild okay?
Yeah, I mean, even last week when the waitress was like, she came back to us because we were having Indian. She was like, yeah, these two dishes can't be mild. They're going to be like normal, hot, medium, whatever.
Yeah.
And we were like, you both looked at me. You and Vincent both looked at me. And I was like, I'm fine. I'll be fine.
But it's fine. He just sweat through it and it was good in the end. He enjoyed it. So yes, that's a good one too. I'm glad Sarah has also witnessed this as well.
Yes, I have.
Oh God, I can't even imagine what the third one is.
Oh, the third one, I don't know if Saya knows about this, but this is very specific because we live together. But apparently it's not as bad anymore as per Vincent.
What is it?
Marion hates cooking dinner on weeknights, but he'll spend all his Sunday meal prepping.
Oh, she knows.
Yes, yes. That's a good one.
Because I'm always like, say, I'm not cooking tonight. Thank God.
Yes.
Then, I've had this conversation with Sarah when she's like, I'm going to have to meal prep for tomorrow. And I'm like, oh no, like Wednesday night. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I meal prep too, but I remember when we lived together, you guys spend like 6 to 8 hours in the kitchen and I can't use the kitchen. And I was like, and then I remember one time Vincent got really annoyed because it was Sunday.
Yeah.
And he was like, we're wasting our weekends meal prepping.
But he's accustomed to that now.
Yes.
So he no longer, he's find ways to speed up the process, which is great. But because I get home late from work, well, me and Sarah do, because we also work together.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And it's busy and you know.
But it's just like the logic of, I don't want to cook at night, so I'll just waste my weekend doing it.
Yeah.
But I don't waste my weekend because it's like I get home, I get to just either sit on the couch or do whatever the hell I want. And like sometimes I get home at like 7 because we also live like 40 minutes away from the city. And it's just like, I'm not cooking. I've just spent all day
I understand.
dealing with things, putting out fires, talking to everyone, teaching someone something, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Mentally exhausted.
Exhaustion. And I had to figure out what I'm eating. No.
No, I agree with you. I'm the same, but I think the difference is I only cook for myself. Whereas you and Vincent cook together. Yeah. So I can cook one meal that would take like an hour and a half. It'll last the whole like 5 days.
So even an hour and a half on a weeknight in the kitchen scares the shit out of me.
It's too much. I'm like ready to give up and go to bed. Yes, but I have a bonus one, which might be relevant for everyone, including Saya. But because I'm wondering who started this. But you say interesting as a response to everything. And
interesting.
Oh my God, yes.
I say it as well. And I don't know who started it.
No, I say that as well.
Yeah. So like, it's like, you know, when someone's telling you a story, we're always like, interesting. So it's not good. It's not bad. It's just interesting. And they'll never know how we actually feel.
No.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to be like,
it's such a good word.
Yeah.
It's like a maybe without confirming what your answer is. So when someone tells you something really stupid or really good or whatever, and you don't know how to react straight away, or you do have a reaction, but you don't want to like hint at it. You
reveal.
Just go, oh, that's interesting.
Yes, and I say it all the time.
And then you just smile, and then you turn back to do whatever you were doing.
Exactly, and like
you don't ask follow-up questions.
You validated what they've said.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, that was my bonus beige flag, which is applicable to us three.
That is us three. Oh my
God.
There you go. So that was mine. Do you have any bonus beige flags, Saya?
Oh, yes, I do.
I should not have told you to plan for it. And now
you did not. No, when you told me about the beige flag, I was like, I thought of one straight away for you.
Okay, go.
It is, it's an interesting one. It is when you go out or when you're out, getting food.
Yeah.
And it gets served to you.
Yeah.
You smell the food.
Yes, you do.
Oh my God.
I never know. It's like a light bulb moment that I never noticed until you point it
out.
Yeah.
You always smell the food.
Do I actually? Oh my God.
Yes. Or like even we go over to your house for dinner, for example, and then you serve the dish out, you smell it first.
Oh my God. I can only actually imagine. You've had this conversation with Dave. I know you have.
That's so funny. I never noticed it. Now I can't until no, I subconsciously noticed it, but I never like thought deeper about it.
That's a good one. I like.
Yeah, right?
I didn't even know I did that. Wow, what a freak! Honestly.
That's a good one.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
So it looks like Saya agreed with all of those. Plus, added one spicy one at the end.
Yeah.
That I didn't even know I did until now.
I'm
Now
gonna tell Vincent that later.
I am embarrassed, but not really, because they're beige flags.
No
No
need
one's
to
going to break
embarrass.
up with me for sniffing my food.
No,
That's right.
exactly. Well, thanks, Saya, for
Thank you,
your
Saya.
contribution.
Right. That was really fun.
All right, bye.
All right, see ya. Bye.
Those were good beige flags.
They were.
Okay, so an additional beige flag for you that Vincent told me.
Mm,
You never buy, when we go to an ice cream store,
yeah.
you don't buy cones or cups. You'll have to buy a tub every time you go to an ice cream store.
Yep.
So
That's not a beige flag. That's just me being cheap.
yeah, I know.
Hello.
Hi.
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 I suddenly
Hi,
got
guys.
really shy, even though like
Now you know how I feel.
when we were talking to Marion's friend Saya, I was like blah blah blah. Now I'm really shy. So quick introduction. Jocelyn and I work together. We met at uni actually.
Wow.
And yes, so I feel like out of every one of my friends, Jocelyn knows. I feel like she would know my beige flags because she knows my red flags.
She might actually not know these. She might know one, but two of these is because we've lived together, by the way.
This was the preface I said with Sayaka
I
too.
see. Right. The first one is when you cook. And I think this is a filler thing, but you keep your fruit out overnight.
It is a filler thing. I don't do that as much anymore. However, I did after you and Vincent moved out of the house. I had another housemate who is not Asian. And I used to always leave my food out. And he used to message me to be like, can you please put your food in the fridge because it'll attract the fruit flies? And I think, no, it won't. There's no fruit in my food. However,
Also, you keep the doors closed. So
I keep the doors closed, but also it was me being stubborn, being like, I'm testing my stomach. I'm making it stronger. You know, and then I got gastro at the start of the year.
Oh, did you?
So that's why I've stopped doing this now.
Right.
Yes, and after that, I was afraid to get sick again.
Right. Okay.
So yes, that's a good one.
Yeah. So now you know what she does with her food, Jocelyn.
Some
so-
people would actually say that's a red flag.
Is it? No.
No, I do that. In
Yes,
winter
I'm so glad.
only, though.
This is why we're friends, Jocelyn.
Yeah, and that's
And
fine.
I've never gotten sick. Mum does it.
Exactly.
Even if it's soup, you just reheat it again.
Yes,
Boil
it's an
it.
Asian thing.
Is an
It
Asian.
is.
My housemate ate a banh mi she left in the car for 2 days.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
I don't know.
Okay, it can only work with
I
like
feel like
crispy
it was
pork.
crispy pork.
Okay, yeah. Otherwise, if it was like the cold cut meats,
No, I think it's
not
crispy
happening.
pork. That's the go-to we have.
The second one, again, it's from us living together, and I don't know if Jocelyn has any idea of what you do, but you iron your bed sheets.
I do. Because I want it to, like, my sheets are like satin, so they wrinkle when they come out of the dryer.
Yeah.
But I can't iron it on like an ironing board because they're
Yeah.
too big. So I'll just iron it while I put them on. However, I don't do it as often anymore either because I'm lazy now. I just want my room to look nice.
Again, that's a filler thing because I've stopped ironing my clothes in general.
Do you iron your clothes, Jocelyn?
No, I don't. I
Yeah.
don't buy clothes that need ironing.
Yeah.
For that reason.
I think it's a Filipino thing because my mum will spend, just like Marion will spend his whole weekend cooking, my mum will spend her weekend ironing.
Yeah. And you spend your nights ironing. You have like a specific laundry day too.
Yes, I do. So you're right. I don't do it anymore, but I have done it in the past.
Okay, so two of these things you don't do as much anymore.
But I have done it, so I will agree to them.
So is it because you like the room to look nice? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's also a work thing. Like I do it at work. I make my patients' beds a bit nicer.
Oh, do you iron them?
No.
Do you have like an iron with you on the go?
Could be a business idea, a portable iron I carry at work. That's too much. That's very high patient care. They don't need that from me.
That would be, yeah.
That's like above and beyond.
Yeah, fair enough.
She judges secretly when their sheets are wrinkled. She's like, ooh, you live like this?
Exactly, I do. But it's funny because like sometimes I can't even be bothered. Like if you see me at work, Joss, my scrubs are not that nice. They're not ironed all the time. I get also the anti-wrinkle scrubs now to make my life better.
No one
that's
iron
good.
scrubs. That's crazy.
No, it's crazy because it's gonna get ruined by the time you get to work. So
Yeah, of course.
yeah. All right, I'm ready for my
Nice.
next one.
Okay, this is your last one, and I definitely know Jocelyn will know that you do this. You like to psychoanalyze people.
Yeah. Damn it, that was my thing. I was going to say, what does Hazel do? I don't live with her, so I don't like say the little things.
Like you will meet one person,
Yes.
or a new person, and then you and I will have a conversation afterwards, and you're like, "He's an A B C D E."
And then she'll be like, and I don't like him because of this. Thank you.
It's my astrology. I've also tried to do that less, but I will still do it. I'll just keep it in my head.
I know you do.
However, when I started dating my partner, Jacob, obviously I'd watch what he'd be doing. So then eventually, probably like 2 months in, I was like, hey, have you ever done this personality test?
Right, yeah.
And then he did it and I was like, it's exactly what I expected you to be. And I was correct.
Do you remember mine?
You're ENTP.
And you are?
ISFP.
And Vincent is?
INFJ. Jocelyn's an INFP.
There you go. And Jacob?
He's an ISTJ.
See, what a freak.
Yeah, that's my freakness.
I think that's her beige flag. She remembers everyone.
Yes.
She's like, and you are this.
And I am 90% correct.
Yeah.
I just watch people and then I talk to them. And then from that, I put a picture of who they are in my head. But yes, do you have anything else to add, Joss? I feel like some things that Joss and I talk about can't be shared online.
No.
Yeah. I know sometimes, like just mainly at work, at uni,
Yes.
she will stop what she's doing or she'll like wait for you to finish the conversation and say, I need coffee, I'm leaving now.
Oh, that
Go
was a beige
get
flag.
coffee.
Yes.
She's like, go in a private.
Yes.
That's the place to get one of the better coffees at the hospital. And she's
Yes.
like, I'm going now. Goodbye,
That
guys.
is true. But however, that's how we bonded, Joss. That's how we became closer.
That is
You would
true.
join me on these coffee adventures.
I see. Are you a coffee getter?
I am a coffee getter. But Jocelyn and I would finish a lecture at uni and we'd look at each other and be like, coffee time?
Yeah.
And we'd leave the whole group just to get coffee. But speaking of that, something else I also do that's very similar to that is I also tell everyone I need to pee. Like after
do
you
that?
finish. Yeah.
I do that too. Maybe
Yeah.
that's a beige flag. I'm like very forward with it. Like I don't say I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I need to pee.
I say I need to pee.
Yeah.
But if I need to do a number two, I don't say it.
No, I say
I say I
that.
need. Oh, do you?
I don't say- I
actually?
don't say
Okay,
no.
yeah. I think it's like if they know that we say I need to pee and then we don't say I need to pee, but we go to the bathroom, we're doing a number two.
Yes, maybe. But Joss and I will be talking and I'll also wait for her to finish. And I'll be like, all right, I need to pee. And then I'll just leave.
Oh, okay.
I actually think it's an only child thing.
Well, I read that that's a simple thing. Like you have to announce it, but you're an only child. You're an outlier.
Yeah, but I thought it was an early child thing because like I just go missing half the time. And then people will be like, where is she?
No, but
She's in
that's
the
different. You
bathroom.
literally walk out of conversations.
Well, sometimes I just need to
Yeah,
pee.
that's self-care.
Yeah, it is.
She'll kind of wait for you to finish, but you can tell in her face she has to go.
Yeah. I'm still
No,
considerate.
it's considerate. It is considerate to let someone finish and just be like, I'm going to go pee.
Yes.
I'll be back.
Exactly. So, I'm considerate of what people are saying to me. I just have to announce it just so that I reckon it's also so I don't feel I come across as rude.
Yeah, if you just walk off
Yeah.
being like,
All right. This is conversation's done. Bye. Yay. Awesome. Well, thanks, Joss. That
thanks,
was good.
Joss.
Oh,
Thanks
wait, another thing.
Oh,
that
yes,
I
tell
did
me.
recently.
What is it?
Marion, can you sing?
Can I sing? Oh, no,
No,
not well.
you've chosen to. Oh, I know where this is going.
No, why?
This is actually a red flag for our people.
Our
That is
people.
a red flag.
Filipinos.
Yes. Because Jocelyn sent me a TikTok the other day of these Filipinos
Yeah.
singing in
Really well.
Yeah, really well. Were they at like a department store? Was that the one you sent me? I can't remember.
There's so many. They're just at home and they're Whitney Houston already.
Yes. Yes.
Or,
It's
you know,
very in our
just at the
culture.
restaurant.
My parents have 2 karaoke machines.
I have one here,
Yes.
but it's old.
However, Marion and I are disappointment to our Filipino folks.
I actually think you're better than me, though.
I actually also think I'm better than you.
Wow. True. But I'm not gifted in the sense of I can't hit Mariah Carey notes.
No, neither
or
can I.
even keep a pitch. But you can do it better than
do a
me.
pitch.
I no.
So yes, that could be a beige flag or a red flag.
I feel like
how you look at it.
as a country, that is
A red flag.
Red flag. Because it's how we cope.
How you can cope?
It's like, are you even Filipino if you can't sing?
Yeah.
Yes, or if you can't
depressed,
dance.
sing it out.
Yeah, literally. That's what the country does. Poverty, no worries.
Yeah, it's true. I'm having a tough time, but you know what? I'm going to listen to Beyonce and that will relax me.
And sing to
Yeah.
Beyonce
Yeah.
and hit all the notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, Joss, to disappoint you.
That's okay. I expected more, but
Wow. Yeah, sorry, Jocelyn. I didn't know I was going to be on a talent show today. I would have warmed up. And then I would have said, yeah, I can sing.
Oh, I don't know if I'd let you sing.
No. We'll not on the first episode.
the next episode.
Nah, too early.
If more people tune in. No?
I feel like if more people tune in,
If we do it too early,
we can consider it.
Yeah. If we do it too early, no one's going to tune in.
Absolutely.
They're going to be like, nah. Throw the phone across the wall.
Absolutely.
Take their headphones off. This isn't it.
Yes.
Burn themselves.
The comments we will get on the videos.
Oh yeah, just stop.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
stop.
even post it as a video
No.
because it would be so bad.
No.
I would be like, nah. And I go karaoke with my friends and I just hear my voice and I'm like, treacherous. Not good.
Karaoke with Filipinos is different though. I think
I do go with Filipino.
Oh
friends.
yeah, that's not good. Yeah, because karaoke is with other Asians.
Oh,
fun, so much fun.
Yeah. But I go with Filipinos that can sing. Even Vincent's better at karaoke, like singing the night.
Yes, I can see that.
Far out. I'm just getting outed. Yeah.
I will see you. I don't know when I'm going to see you again. Probably sometime next week at work.
How ominous. I don't know when I'll see you again.
Sometimes it's just a nice surprise we're working together. Bye, Joss.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Just cut her off mid-sentence. Well, see, if this was me, I would have waited and been like,
no, I didn't cut
okay,
her
I
off.
gotta pee.
I did not cut her off mid-sentence. She stumbled and then she said something else and then I ended the call.
As part of our next, again.
No, just keep going.
All right, the second part of our episode, we're going to be talking about another TikTok trend that started called girl math. Have you heard of this before? I mentioned it to you.
Yes.
Okay. So girl math was like a set of rules women created that's we'd use to justify our spending and our finances. However, I think it's sort of established a little bit more than that. Sometimes it's how we just live our life. So
Yes, that is true.
I recently did a girl mathing.
Yeah.
I'm going to Europe in like 6 weeks. I was walking around with like the shoes that I already own now. And I was like, I don't like any of my shoes for walking. So I bought another pair of white leather sneakers that was worth $230.
Wow. It must be nice up there.
I already have 4 pairs of white leather sneakers.
Wow.
But this one's different.
Must be nice.
And this is how I girl math my way to buying them.
Let's go.
They're a pair.
Yep.
One shoe is $115.
I'll take that.
They're white. They match every outfit.
Yep. I'll take that too.
They're leather, so they'll last a long time.
Yep.
So I'll be wearing them even after Europe.
Yep.
So that's cut the cost to like, I don't know, 5 cents a wear.
Sure.
They're different from my other sneakers because they're from a company that's owned by a podiatrist or started by a podiatrist. So they're extra comfort and support. So I've got the podiatrist, what do you call it?
Approval.
Tick of approval.
Yeah, sure.
That would normally, like, I don't need to buy like insoles.
Yep, because
it's already there in the shoe. So after all that, I'm ahead. I'm like, it's practically free after like 10 wears. That's what I think.
10 ways. So you got 4 other pairs, don't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm not bringing any of them to Europe.
And how often have you worn your 4 other pairs?
Often enough. And also because I have 4 of the pairs, they last me longer.
Do you get free delivery?
I can't remember. I think I did, yes, because it's an Australian company.
Nice.
It's called Bed Footwear. This is not sponsored. They just have really nice shoes.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna just suss that out. Is this for walking?
everything. I bought heels as well from them.
Oh, okay.
But they also have a men's
was that
section.
in the one transaction?
Yes, but that's
okay,
not
so
included in the
how much was your
230.
total transaction?
It was like $400.
Oh, wow. Yes.
But yes, the heels I've already worn and they were great. So
Okay. Yeah, I
I
agree.
feel it's justified.
Yeah, sold, done.
That was
Cha-ching.
my girl math anecdote. There's
Mhm.
other things that are girl math that I do in real life
Right.
that other women do. For example, this is what I did yesterday. I got a
Yeah.
haircut, but I paid in cash. So it's practically free.
That's free. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It doesn't come out of your bank statement.
Nah, no one sees it. You had the money there.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Where did it come from? I don't know.
Don't know.
Probably thin air.
Free money.
Free.
Also, when you buy an item and then you refund it and you get like $50 back, that's free money to spend again.
That's profit.
I think it's free money to spend.
Yeah. I know actually, just on that, I know like the Iconic does if you return something, instead of them giving you full cash back, they
It's like
do
credit?
Yeah, but 10% on top of that.
Oh.
Yeah. So again, free money.
Free money.
Yeah, they knew girl math before girl math knew it.
And that's how they lure you back in.
Exactly. And you're like, well,
Wow.
it's like you look at it and you go, oh, well, I could have the same amount of money, like what you spent back in your bank account. But if you kept it with the Iconic, you get 10% more.
More things to buy.
Exactly.
Free money. I didn't know they do this. Well, shout out to the Iconic. Also not sponsored.
Also not sponsored. Not yet.
Not yet. What's another one? So again, because I'm going to Europe,
Yeah.
I've already bought my plane tickets. Bought
Okay,
my paid for some accommodation and some like tickets to things I'm seeing.
Yeah.
By the time I get there, that's free.
That's free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's free. And are you taking leave? Paid leave?
Paid leave. Yes,
You're
I'm
getting
earning
paid.
money.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm earning money while I'm on holiday.
Again, free money.
I have another really specific one. So I've got multiple debit spending accounts, multiple savings accounts. One of my savings accounts, I feel like you would have the same thing, but if you make like 5 transactions in a month, it's got like the highest.
ING.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. All the brands are just dropping.
So on this particular like debit account linked to that savings account, I will just use that card to buy potato cakes. Do I need to
get
buy
your 5 transactions?
Yes. Do I need to buy these potato cakes? No. But I'm lazy and I don't want to move money from my other debit account into this for
are you
things I don't
serious?
actually need. So in my head, I'm like, oh, $1.30. Yeah.
That's free money.
That's right. And now I got paid like however much interest it is for that month.
Exactly. Again, profit.
Profit. That's
And you're helping.
exactly. And I'm helping
For
small
your local.
businesses. Yeah.
So you don't actually make other purchases on this card.
No. I literally just transfer like $50 a month in that card and then just use it for small purchases to get the interest.
I think ING is going to make it a bit hard for us after
Please
hearing
don't
this.
do that.
Don't do that.
I love ING. I am a loyal customer.
I have one that I did the other day.
Yes.
I'm not good at math, like actual math, so I'm not going to be able to work out the numbers for you. But there's this Champion, shout out, sweatshirt that I really like a jumper.
Yes.
I was at Maya, again, another brand, shout out, the other day, and I saw it, tried it on, took a photo of it, and it looked good on me.
Okay.
But I didn't purchase it straight away. Back then, it was probably 40% off.
Mm-hmm.
So it was at $60.
Yes.
And then a week later, I checked online. It's at $45.
Wow, you've saved money.
Yes, but on top of that, free delivery was $100.
So you've actually earned an extra item for free.
Exactly. So here I am being like, oh, like, do I click and collect? I can't be bothered. I'm going to be paying for petrol to go to Maya.
That's your free item right there.
Exactly. So 3 pairs of underwear.
Nice.
Calvin Klein's on sale.
And you're going to be wearing that very often. So those underwears also free.
Plus, here's a kicker. I have cash rewards.
Oh,
Again,
even
another
better.
shout out.
I
So
love cash rewards.
So I got 4% back on that.
Exactly. Making money.
money.
That's why we're not spending the money. We're making
I'm
the
not.
money.
It's literally going back from Maya back to my bank account.
Exactly. So I'm on board with that. I approve. So from Girl Math, there was a lot of different trends that have started
Yes.
on social media. What I sent you was gay math, which I didn't actually really understand.
Right.
And that might be because I'm not gay.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
But boy math has started and I understood boy math very well. I believe it started because a lot of guys started using girl math as like a way to point out that women are illogical with their finances. And of course, women decided to fight back.
Of course, always.
Always. But boy math, I feel, is very specific to straight men math. However, some of them might actually relate to you. One of the ones I mentioned to you earlier was boy math is being 5'10", but rounding up your height on the apps to 6 foot.
Yes, I've done that.
But I think you did 6'2".
I am tall though.
Yeah, but you're not 6'2". You can get away.
Don't at me.
You can get away with saying 6 foot, but 6'2" is a reach.
Okay, well, I think I added a whole 10 centimeters. I never measured my height prior to adding it, but when I was single and I would go on the dating apps and it asked for my height, I always used to put 183 centimeters.
How tall are you?
173.
Okay, it's still tall.
Still tall,
but not
boy
6
math.
foot.
Yeah, definitely.
That's boy math.
Yeah.
Okay, so another boy math is that they only reply to 2 out of the 5 messages that you send.
Yep.
So I call it selective reading.
Yep.
It's like
also, I'm not replying to 5 messages. I don't have time.
But like,
I mean, I do. It's just like, but then, okay, just on that, just to like, I'm not defending boy math at all in any sense. I'm just defending the logic in that. But if you send through 5 messages and we reply to 5 messages, we're having 5 separate conversations.
Shout out to my partner Jacob who replies to every single one of my messages.
Good for him. I do not do that. I was like, okay, what am I interested in following forward? Okay, this one and maybe this one. Okay.
To be honest, I do this to Jacob.
Yeah, I'm only interested in one.
Yeah.
But I'll do the second one not to seem rude. So
yes.
There's like, I've considered that you've sent me a bunch of things, but I will reply to 2 of those things because I don't want to reply to any more.
Yes, I actually did. When Jacob and I first started dating, I used to do this. I actually boy math. And I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to reply to the other 3 you sent me. But he's replying to the 3 that I sent him.
Interesting.
But otherwise, shout out to him. He still replies to all my messages.
Yeah.
What else do I have? So this one is specific to it might also actually apply to gay men, but the dating rule of half your age plus 7.
Are you talking about like Leonardo?
Yeah, I was thinking Leonardo DiCaprio, but he is definitely like not even half your age plus 7. He's more than that.
Yeah, but he also has like a limit. Like
25.
Yeah.
And
once
under.
you go, yeah. Oh.
But legal.
Allegedly. Yeah, but like the moment girl goes over 25, it's like, oh, you're ancient.
Yes, exactly.
Put them out to the pastures.
Yes, exactly. That is boy math.
Yeah, that's an acceptable rule.
I don't know. I think maybe for the gays, yes.
Yeah, sure. That did remind me. Gay math is like being in a relationship with someone and then bringing in a third.
I was just going to say, yes, I'm aware of a lot of gay couples doing this.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, that's fine.
Yes.
Or being like, gay math is being in an open relationship and having sex with 70 guys outside of your relationship and that being like, that's okay.
Yes, I also understand that. I have witnessed other gay people in my life do that.
And it's like, oh, okay. No, because I don't love you. Love is not included there.
Yeah, so. Interesting. Going back to boy math, this one's a good one. When he breaks up with you because he needs to work on himself, but he's on the apps within a few days or weeks.
This is
or even worse, gets a new girlfriend. So
are we talking about anyone in particular?
No, but it's actually just boy math.
I'm just like looking at you.
I know. It's also anecdotal, but like but it's also very common. I actually picked this one up from Twitter.
Okay.
But I read it and I was like,
Yeah. Boy math is, thinking you got to work on yourself and then being back on the apps, having not worked on yourself.
Yes, exactly. Or also being like in a situationship or dating someone for a relatively long time and one day waking up saying, I'm not actually ready for a relationship or something serious. That's also boy math.
That's not boy math.
Is
that's
that
just bad person stuff. That's just horrible things.
That's just horrible thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it happens to so many women out there in the world. I have another one. Spending thousands of dollars on your PC console setup, but not having a bed frame in your room for your mattress. I don't know if you can relate to this, but I, as a straight woman, have witnessed many men who are very into video games, will spend thousands of dollars on the computer chairs, the table, make their own PCs.
Yeah.
But in their room is a mattress on the floor. Another one that I have is, this one hits a bit hard for all the boys out there. Having one girl break your heart in high school or uni and then having trust issues for the rest of your life and hurting every other girl you date because of the first girl that broke your heart.
That's the bullying cycle.
Another one, when she asked for the bare minimum and the boys call the girl needy. They just ask for like a text back and the guy would be like, why are you so needy? That's...
Oh, I feel like that's not boy math. That is gaslighting. That's on the verge of, yes, it is boy math, but also, yes, it is gaslighting.
Thanks. I think I've entered boy math.
Yeah.
Because these are all boy math. And the other one was like calling your exes crazy when you're the common denominator.
Again. Gaslighting.
This is boy
yeah.
math.
But I think
math,
we were
sorry.
just talking about beige flags, and I think like when I was single, I'd always ask about people's exes.
Yes.
Because I want to know how they talk about them.
Yeah.
Because that is very telling.
It's very telling.
You know, normally they're like, oh, they're crazy. Oh, are they? Are
Are they?
you the crazy one?
Exactly. Oh, did you make them crazy?
Because if you want me to go crazy, I'll go crazy. I do really like girl math though.
Girl math is actually practical.
It's practical, but also like it's about self-care. It is entrepreneurship at its best. That's what that is. Like when you say support local, you're thinking girl math.
Absolutely. Right, we love girl math. That's the end of episode 1.
Yes, it is.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. I hope you learnt a little bit about us from our beige flags and also our girl math experiences.
Yes. If you want to give us some feedback, you can find us on Instagram and TikTok at Hazel and Marion. Or you can email us if you're feeling a bit broomer at hazelandmarion.pod@gmail.com.
All right. See you in episode 2.
Yeah. See you later. Bye.
Bye.